Hi, this is Lorraine with Chat and Craft with Lorraine, and I'm coming to you live on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I want to show you the arrow fold card that we made last night in my Zoom class. Now it looks like my camera has shifted, so I'm going to adjust things just a little. Okay, so every Tuesday night here on this Facebook page, or every Monday I post about a Zoom class, and then every Tuesday I hold it on Zoom. It is free. The link is posted on the page, and anybody is welcome to join, and you'll know ahead of time what you need to prepare in order to make the card along with us, or you can just come and watch. So last night we made this arrow fold card. So here's one that I decorated for a birthday card. It says, "You're roarsome." And then this one has the magnolia flower on it that I trimmed a little bit to make it fit here a little better. And it says, "Happy Birthday" on the inside. So we'll go ahead and make one of those together right now. I'll show you a little bit about it as we go along. So it starts with a regular card base. This is a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it at 4 1/4 right down the middle. And then what we're going to do is score it on these places. I put pencil on here so you could see those lines a little bit better. And this is another template that we're going to use. So today I'm going to use a piece of terracotta tile. Terracotta tile is one of those colors that's going away forever. At the end of April, or May 3rd will be the last day. Then it's retired and you won't be able to get it anymore. So it's a good thing to stock up on now if you like it as much as I do. So this is my card base. And the first thing we're going to do with a pencil is find the center point of 3 sides. Not the side that has the fold in it, but the other 3 sides. So it's 4 1/4, so half will be 2 1/8. So I'm going to use this piece of grid paper over here. You can also use your trimmer, but it's hard for you to see when I use the trimmer. So this piece of cardstock is 4 1/4, and I'm going to make a little mark at 2 1/8. So I have my half, my quarter, my eighth, right there. And then I'm going to turn to the other short side, and I'm going to do the same thing. There's my half, there's my quarter, there's my eighth. And I'm going to put a little pencil mark. Now I'm on the side that opens up, the length that opens up, we're going to mark it at 2 3/4 because that's half of 5.5. So I put a mark there. We're going to go ahead and mark our other pieces of paper while we're at it. The patterned paper, or DSP, is 5 inches by 4 inches, and we're just going to mark that in the center of the long side. So it's 5 inches. I'm going to mark it at 2 1/2. And the same with the white piece. It's 5 inches. So I'm going to mark it at 2 1/2. And now we'll finish up our scoring and cutting. So I'm going to use my trimmer. I'm going to try to keep it in the frame. I'm going to open my card up because I only want to score one layer. I don't want to score both layers. And the first thing I'm going to do is put this pencil mark and this pencil mark in the center of the groove. And I'm going to wiggle my cutting blade right out. I took it out so that I don't cut this by accident, because then I'll have to start over. Okay, so I have got my dot there and my dot there. I'm going to put my guard down and I'm going to score right there. And then I will do the other one. I'm going to score from the dot to the dot. Okay, and you'll see on this, that's the line from the midpoint to here, midpoint to here. So I have that. Now I'm going to score from this corner where the fold is down to the same point, and this corner to the fold. That's that line there. Okay. So I don't have a mark there. I'm just going by the edge of that fold to the mark I have there, and I'm going to score. You want to try to be as close to that point as you can with all the scoring. But as we learned last night, if your point isn't quite perfect, you can always cover it up a little bit with a butterfly or a circle or something else. Okay, so now I have my 4 score lines. I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to put my cutting blade back in. And now I'm going to cut this piece of paper from the corner to the center, from the corner to the center. And these are going to be my triangles here and my triangle here. So as I take the piece on this right side off, I'm going to put it over here. When I take the piece on the left off, I'm going to put it over here, and just help me to keep track of them a little bit better, because they only fit in one orientation. And I like to start the cutting in the middle of the paper so that I don't mash my corners. Okay, so there's my right side, and now I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to do the other side, and that's my left side. I'm going to put it over there, and this is my center. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the white piece of paper, from the corner to my pencil mark that's in the middle. I'm going to cut off those triangles. And these, we're not going to use the edges on this one for the card. We'll save those in case I need to stamp a sentiment or something else. But the littler triangles are not going to go on the card. And now I'm going from the other corner to the pencil mark again. Okay, there we go. Those are all of our pieces and all of the cutting that we need to do. Now we're going to do the folding for this. So you're going to need your bone folder, and you would open up your card, and you're going to take the long flap line, score line, I'm sorry, the one that goes from the corner to the point, and we're going to fold that towards the middle of the card and give it a nice score. And then we're going to fold the little triangle back to the front. Is that an oxymoron, back to the front? Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Fold the whole piece in and burnish it, and then fold the little flap. I want to try to keep that point intact there and fold that. So that is the arrow fold. I need to erase my mark. You probably wouldn't make your pencil marks as dark as I did, but I wanted you to be able to see them. So that's the arrow part of the fold. We'll glue that down while we're here. For this part, I can open up this whole flap and put glue on it, and then hold it in place. And I'll do the same thing over here. This whole flap can get the glue. Okay, and now on this one, we're going to carefully just put the glue here because I don't want it to ooze out on the front. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit stingy. Just put a thin line on that side, and then the same thing. I guess I can go a little bit further over here. Whoop, I popped open. Let's see if that sticks. Okay, so now I have my left and my right triangles, and those are going to go on the inside, and I want to leave a little border around the edges, but also have it look like it's meeting the points there. There we go. All right, so I'm going to glue those in place. Oh, and actually I was going to use the other side of the paper on this, and I don't know if that's going to work, if these triangles will fit. Hopefully I'm perfectly centered, and they will, yes. I thought it would be fun to mix and match the pattern a little bit. I want the polka dots for the front. Sometimes if you get a little edge on your piece of paper from the cutter, I just use my nail to run over that and press that down. Hello, Courtney. Thanks for watching. Okay, put the other one on. And then this white triangle goes in the center there, and I like it with the border showing. You could put your regular 5 1/4 by 4-inch piece under that and not have to cut the triangle, but I kind of like it with the framing. Hi Bobby, thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Oh, I'm a little bit crooked. You want to make sure you get that centered under your top point as well. There you go. Okay, and then this triangle only fits right one way. You can see that doesn't quite fit right. It's not centered. So even though it looks like it's the same on all 3 sides, it isn't. There's only one direction it fits in, and your pencil mark could be the way that you figure that out. You have a pencil mark down near the point of that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on, and I want the polka dot side of this one to show. I'm like the young kids these days that mix and match all their patterns, and their socks don't match and everything else. So I might need just a little bit of glue under that corner. Let's see if I can do it without making a mess. There we go. Okay. And for the front of this card, I thought I would decorate it with some stamps and the punch from under my umbrella. I am determined that spring is coming. It's going to get here at some point. So I'm going to make a spring card. And if I make it, it will happen, right? So I'm going to use some Night of Navy. I love the Night of Navy with the terracotta tile. And I'm going to stamp this outline of my umbrella, this stamp right here, on the DSP, so that my umbrella will have a pattern on it. So I think it's going to be a little bit too big to have it be the polka dots, that they'll get lost on that background. So I'll do it on the blue. Or I could do it, this is the Playing with Patterns pack of paper. I could do it on something totally different. Let's see what's in here. Maybe a striped umbrella, polka dot, I don't know. I think that's going to be too many different colors. I'm going to go with this. We're going to do one on each side, and we'll see which one we like better. So I'm using Night of Navy, and I'll put this one right there. And then I can turn it over and see what I'm doing and punch it out. So I could have that color umbrella, or I would yeah, see, I think that's going to get lost. We're going to go with this color. I've answered my own question. All right, and now we need the little handle of the umbrella. Let me put that over there. So I'm going to stamp the little handle, and I'm going to do the handle in Night of Navy, and I put an adhesive sheet on the back of this because it's really hard to put adhesive on this little handle when you punch it out. So with an adhesive strip on the back of that, it makes this like sticker paper. I have to look at how this is going to go in here. It's going to go in upside down. Okay. So there's my handle to the umbrella. And now I'm going to try to punch it out. I have to punch with my right hand. So I'm lining up the umbrella in there, and this edge or this corner is hitting a little bit, and something's restricting. So I'm just going to trim it off. It's over here. Have you seen this little trick before? I don't have enough to hold on to, so I'm going to stick it on a Post-it note. And now I can move it in there and get it all lined up. And there's my little umbrella, and it still has the sticker paper on the back. We'll peel that off in a second. Get those out of the way. Maybe I should have a smaller circle. And then I'm going to put a little sentiment there. All right, what do you think? Maybe I'll just punch out a smaller circle so you won't have to wait for me to run that through. So I want the umbrella to okay, let's see. It's going to have to be this because there's no going back. Yeah, I like that better. The other way looked too much like a hat to me. I don't want the umbrella to be a hat on there. And then on one of these little pieces, I'm going to stamp, "It's Your Day." Here it is. I really like the different sentiments in here. It's your day, hello sunshine, showered with love. They're cute. It's a nice font, very playful. Okay. So there's "It's Your Day." I was going to stamp it on that, so I didn't die cut that out. I don't know if that will fit in here. Oh, look, it does. perfect. Okay, so now we'll put this together. If I wanted, I could stamp out the rain boots. Maybe I'll do that afterwards and fussy cut those out and put them on there as well. Sometimes I like my umbrella handle to go the other way, but that's not going to happen when there's sticker paper on it. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on my umbrella. I had a lot of fun with this stamp set last spring, and I have not had it out too much since then. So let's see. I think we'll go like that. And I'm going to put the handle down first, and I'll have the words cover a little bit of the handle if it needs to. So I have to get that to peel off the back, and I think my take your pick, yes, much easier than my fingernails. Okay. So I'll put that at a jaunty little angle. Hopefully you think that's a jaunty little angle. And I'll put It's Your Day right there. Maybe I should put It's Your Day a little bit lower, and we can put a little, if I can find my white baker's twine, oh, I see it, we can put a little bow on that. Courtney's going to laugh at me because I always say I'm not going to tie any more bows on camera. And what am I doing? I'm tying another bow. Okay. See if I can get that. All right, and I just want this to be just a little bow. All right, sorry you have to watch me fiddle with this. I think I'll take a glue dot and just kind of scrunch it up a little. Whoops. Roll it up and put it on my bow and put the little bow on there. And then just give these a snip. Okay, and then my It's Your Day can go something like that. All right, so I don't think I want to pop that up anymore. I don't want it to be any bulkier in the mail. So I'm going to put it at a little angle. And then this. So I just want some glue on part of this. I don't want to glue my card shut. Have you ever done that? I think I probably have. There we go. So It's Your Day. And then I could put either a happy birthday in there or thinking of you or whatever I'd like to put in there. So just a friendly public service announcement. Don't forget that it's free shipping and handling today from Stampin' Up. If you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I'd love to help you out with catalogs or orders or anything that you need. And thank you so much for watching. Please like my video and share if you would like. I'd appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.